Hey, we're here to help you crack the code. That's right, that 24K life code. How can you be your best, bring your best, leave nothing to chance, living the life on your own terms at its highest level? So one of the things that we do is we help people to figure out how to implement really unique tools, okay? Some of them not so unique. We're talking ancient tools to help you elevate your life fast, because that's what it's all about. How can we get somewhere exceedingly fast so that we can enjoy our lives right now, not necessarily years later? So one of the things that you really need to know and understand is setting affirmations. So inside of an affirmation, I'm going to reverse engineer and show you how to set it up, what it means, and how to really get started. Because these videos are for you to improve your life, not just to twiddle your thumbs and say, I was entertained for 5 minutes. First thing you want to do is grab pen and paper. And I want you to write down the top 10 things that you really want in your life. I mean, the top 10 things that you think will set your life off on a projection that you will never return from mediocrity. So write these 10 things down. What are the 10 things you want? You want to be in better shape, you want more money, you want a better relationship, you want to start a business. I mean, write them down and really think about what those things are. Then I want you to convert them, consolidate them and convert them. So we're going to consolidate them because let's say you want to take a vacation a year. Well, is that really a vacation goal or is that a more money goal? Right? To me, that's more of a money goal. If you had the money, you'd just go on vacation. You wouldn't set a goal to go on vacation. So I want you to consolidate those, and I want you to consolidate them and then convert those desires, those 10 things. You might convert them into 5, right? You might consolidate into 5, but then convert them into goals. A goal has a beginning, it has an end, it is measurable. So starting at this date, I want to lose this much weight, ending at this date, or I want to save this much money, or I want to take this many vacations, or I want to meet this many people, I want to create this many videos, whatever it is, make it a solid goal. And then we're going to take that goal and we're going to convert it into an affirmation. So what exactly is an affirmation? An affirmation is a positive statement of fact. It is something that you're going to use, a statement you're going to use to brainwash yourself into becoming the person that you're stating that you want, either the desire, the money, or the goals. So let me give you an example. Every affirmation must start with I am. I am triggers your brain into action. It says, hey, I am a lawyer. Well, if you're telling yourself and brainwashing yourself that you're a lawyer and you're not a lawyer, you need to go take the GMAT. You need to start studying and taking courses to become a lawyer, so your brain will start saying, well, if we're a lawyer, we need to start doing these things. We need a certificate. We need a doctorate degree. So I am fit, right? So I am becomes the quintessential key. It is the cornerstone to a successful affirmation. It should be the first phrase of your affirmation. The next thing that goes inside of an affirmation is a positive statement. So we want to create a positive emotion. So an emotional word, something that generates some excitement or something deep meaning for you. Okay? So we can use words like happy, easily, justifiably. Any word that is a positive word for you, we want to insert into our affirmation. So I am easily is a great start. I am happily, I am proudly, I am convincingly. So you get the picture. You want to have the I am, a positive emotion, and then you need an action verb. Action verbs end in ing, okay? Moving, creating. So you want to now then say, what is the desire? So you're going to go back to your consolidated list. You're going to go to your goals and you're going to say, one of my goals is to fit into a size 4 pant or 34 pant, depending on if you're a man or a woman. So your goal is to be able to do this in a certain time frame. It's measurable because we have the pant size. We really don't talk about weight. We're going to talk about size because you might lift weights and become actually heavier, but become more fit. So I am happily fitting, ing, into a size 4 pant every day. So by doing this, you are now commanding yourself from the very beginning in an easy format, in a happy and excited format to move into this particular position. We can do it with money. You can do it with your relationships or your reading or your knowledge, you acquiring more information. All these things are all part of those goals that you set, that you reduced, that you structured, that you're going to push. Now, it is not complicated, and I will share with you, there are thousands, if not thousands upon thousands of studies about the brain and about how the brain works. You can go read them, you can go research them, but I'm gonna tell you it's gonna boil down to one of the tools and techniques is creating affirmations. This is the cliff note on how to get that done really fast. So I am happily with an action word, working, creating, okay? So then you're gonna move on to your desire. So every one of those, create that. So you have your list of to-dos. So now that you have the actual affirmations written down, and I don't know, I would suggest that you have one for each goal that you set, which is why we don't want to have too many. So now the question becomes, when do we use these, and how do we use these affirmations that we just created? I've created them, they're written down, they're in my notebook, they're on my computer, I put them on a Post-it note somewhere, but is that the thing to do? Is it all done? Not even close. We need to brainwash ourselves, and we have to get rid of the old thoughts, replace them with the new thoughts. So we need to put this into our heads on a regular and consistent basis. Scientists will tell you the best time that the brain can absorb information is in the theta state. Theta is that time between being awake and being asleep. It's that groggy phase, right? You're waking up, you're not completely coherent, you know you're in your bed, but what's going on? That's the time to recite your affirmations. So my suggestion is that you have them either memorized or you have them written down, and you start repeating them in your head before you really get your feet on the ground and you get yourself moving, and you start your day, positive thoughts, action words, things that are going to make your life better, because it sets your day for the rest of the day. If you can, that is the best time to start doing that. Second best time, still theta, when you go to sleep. So before you go to bed, you're going to recant or recite your affirmations. You're going to repeat them and say them over and over, and make sure it's the last thing that you do. Television's off, you're not reading any other books, you're not playing any Pokemon games or Candy Crush. It is just your affirmations. It's the last thing you're putting in your brain, and you're going to recite them, and as you start to calm down and phase into your sleep mode, they will be cycling through your brain, recycling and cycling through your brain, You can take this information to sleep, and that is going to put you into a great position for your conscious mind to be thinking about it, your subconscious mind to be perseverating on it as you sleep. And the more you do, the more your brain is activating its reticular activating system, looking for ways for you to accomplish the things that you're saying that you are. I hope this helps you crack your code. I know, and hopefully you know by now, it takes hard work. You have to do things that other people aren't willing to do to get somewhere they aren't willing to go. I know you can get there. Just keep working hard and look for the next code that we're going to help you crack.